morning, everyone.
Good morning.
We are back here in Pleasanton, sunny, beautiful California. Ken and Carrie on the mic, bringing you another qualifying match for the men's pro singles. Have you seen either, or well, you've seen one of these guys play for sure.
I've probably seen AYAN play more than Daniel in person.
Sure.
AYAN plays here. He's been on the junior U.S. team. He's very good. He's very young.
AYAN actually plays doubles with the young man that I coach from Nebraska, Lucas. So I also have seen him play several times. And I've also seen him grow because I don't even think he was that tall the last time I was here.
He's probably grown a beard since you saw him last.
So this is I'm a little discombobulated, wearing lots of hats this weekend, but we're going to pull up our bracket. You just got done commentating which match was right before this?
Jake and John Wolf.
Jake won that in 3.
Yes.
And how did Cole's match end up on this other court? Do you know?
I don't know. Cole was in the hallway and he didn't look happy, but I'm not sure what that means.
Yeah. It was a very good match. The people down there watching said that was, so I'm sorry. You can find the results and the scores, of course, on the website.
I'll take a look in a minute.
Yeah. And I am doing the same right this minute here.
So if you're just tuning in, this is a team qualifying division. So this is best of 5, games to 11, win by 2, and rally scoring.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a point for AYAN. 1-4. The ref is nice and loud. We can hear him up here.
Yes. Okay, so I'll give you a quick update. AYAN comes into this as the 14 seed. I do believe this is his first pro division he's played. Not obviously just team qualifying, but I do not believe he's played pro division until today. So good for him. 14, Daniel comes in seeded number 3. And we will have on the other court going next to us that we can see Sam Bredenbeck out of Minnesota playing Tyler Breeden from Kentucky.
Okay.
That will be going on that other court.
That's not either of them on that court now.
Yeah, I see that. But I was at the tournament desk and got called. Oh, yeah, big skip by AYAN. He might have a few, and there we can talk about rally scoring again. AYAN may have some jitters to work out, being in a position that he's never been in before. And unfortunately, with rally scoring, you don't have much time to get those worked out.
But fortunately with rallying scoring, any mistake that Daniel makes is going to be a point for him. He's not going to get that hinder. AYAN's going with a timeout, which is a good idea. I think Bobby's right there to your left on the screen at the bottom. Bobby's, since he plays here, he does work with Bobby and Adam. Pablo not going to commercial. Good. AYAN, you said he's grown up a lot. As I coached the juniors here for a long time before Bobby. Boys hit that age where they grow a lot, and they've got big feet, and they're kind of uncoordinated. They hit it really hard, but their court movement is just not synchronized yet. We've had a few players that were like that, and AYAN's one of them. He hits when his feet are set. When he comes off the back wall, he hits it very well. He's missed a couple of shots here where he's kind of on the move, and Daniel's moving him around. Is not as good, and he's going to grow into that. He's only I think he played 14s.
He's 14.
14s at the Worlds.
Yeah, and then that's what he'll play here in June. Oh my God, what month is that? June in Minnesota. That's what he'll be playing there as well. Yeah, and some of that is, and again, he's not like a super tall kid, but when you're tall and lanky like that, the bending of the knees and preparing for the ball to be low, it takes a little extra. And that was actually a really nice set up for what I was saying there. Let it drop. Happened to hit it right back to Daniel, but got himself in the box with a point.
Never gets better for us tall people.
I know.
Continually.
Oh, yeah. Preaching to the choir standing next to me. Yeah, that is something, you see these short, lower to the ground players in Andre Perea and Adam Mania, and then you compare that to a Jake Bredenbeck, a
Right.
Sam Bredenbeck.
Right.
And, yeah, it's just the game looks a little bit different, and there's benefits to both. You guys also have more of that, upper body power that
Oops.
yeah.
Actually, that shot worked out, and that's a point in rally scoring.
Oh, man.
4-8. Ian's dad is filming. I see him in the bleachers. That's good.
Oh, yep.
Right over here.
Yeah.
That's a skip, but it's not a bad little serve and a little combination for him.
I was just going to mention the serve. It's not a bad little serve. There needs to be some tweaking because, again, Daniel's, and we're talking about the number 3 player in the world. But, it's coming out right to him where he's got all day to wait with his racket there and put it. So it needs to be just traveling back to the corner just a little bit more or coming sharper off the sidewalk.
But it was a second serve.
Was it?
Yeah,
I didn't catch
his first serve was short. So that was a good second serve, and that's the first game.
Now I think we will head to a commercial break real quick and be back shortly.
All right, guys, for the next 4 minutes, we're going to be doing drive serves to the right side. Good job, Bobby. This time, I want you to get lower and use your hips.
Back for game 2 here. Daniel De La Rosa in the service box. AYAN Sharma with Daniel took that one a little too easy.
That's very casual.
Very casual. So AYAN starts out with the lead of this game. Little defensive shot to the ceiling. Yeah, great pass.
AYAN had a long talk with Bobby between games, so maybe he's got a new plan, or he's going to go over some serves that worked. That's a good pass.
It's a really good pass. Reminds me, just really quick, that wide angle pass. So last night I was playing mixed doubles with Victor Mania, and Adam came to give us a pointer, and he said, "You guys, I'm a pincher. If you didn't catch that yesterday."
Okay.
So Adam came and said, "Gary, you got to work that wide angle pass." And I go, "I'm sorry, what'd you say?" And he said, "The wide angle. I need you." I go, "I'm sorry, I didn't understand." He goes, "Oh, of course you didn't understand." But yeah, that was a nice shot by AYAN. Is the point? Oh, that's pretty. See, wasn't that pretty?
The pinch.
Wasn't that pretty?
Daniel's a pincher.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Good shot. It'll save Daniel some time to make that shot rather than hold up.
Right.
He's got some bright shoes. I like those.
The shoe game in the IRT has been on fire recently. I don't know if you've seen Lalo Portillo's shoes. He's kind of got a mint green pair that he was wearing. Of course, Kane's got a new shoe sponsor. A couple people that have ordered them, one being from our hometown, really likes them. That he was surprised. He kind of did it to support the sport and said, no, some of my favorite shoes. Kano? Is it Kano?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah.
He just stood up too tall on that.
That's that tall. Exactly what I was going to say.
He's got to stay bent down on that.
Yeah.
That's a good serve.
Try to push Daniel to the back a little bit there. Oh, yeah, need that one.
He got the shot he wanted. I mean, that's a well set up point. Beautiful. 6-4.
Yep, Daniel in the box. 6 serves 4. Were you hanging around all weekend? You coming? I know you're busy.
Yeah, no, I have nothing to do.
Yeah. That's not true. I'm not mentioning where you're leaving to go to. But then, yeah, are you coming back? You going to watch some
Yeah,
games?
but I'll be, since I live close by, I'll be popping in and out. And depends on how the other broadcasters do, how all of you do when you're playing. If you need somebody to be on the mic, I can be here.
Yeah, it's been fun. I enjoy chatting with you for sure.
Oh, perfect.
It definitely is a challenge trying to commentate and play. That is
Yes.
for sure. You talked about earlier standing. We could sit here, but then we can't really see the game. We're trying to watch it on a screen. So we stand here hour after hour, and it gets tough. And then you try and go play, and then you're back up here. And
yeah, I've worked here before where people watch racquetball on the screen, and I have to stand up and look over this rail and to see what's going on.
Same for me. Oh, we got a timeout here. Something you want to talk about, or should we make Pablo go to commercial?
Whatever Pablo wants to do. We work for him.
It's true.
Commercial.
True that. All right, we'll be right back.
All right, guys, for the next 4 minutes, we're going to be doing drive serves to the right side. Good job, Bobby. This time, I want you to get lower and use your hips.
We are back into game number 2 here. To be honest, I can't read the score. I forgot my glasses. Daniel
8-5.
serving 8-5 against AYAN.
Tomahawk.
Yeah, Daniel's toying with him a little bit.
Well, I mean, it does
Front, back.
It does give Daniel a chance to get some court time, practice some different serves like Jake did in his last match. Jake tried 10 different serve locations. He tried Z's, he tried cracks, and he hit some. He didn't say. He kind of learned what is going to work for him this week that he's going to need later. Daniel might do the same.
Yeah, and I haven't looked ahead either. Like I said, I failed on my homework. Does men's doubles, do you know if that starts today or tomorrow?
I think there's some today,
Oh,
maybe
is there?
around
Okay.
4.
Okay. I know the mixed final will be tonight at 6, so please join us for that. We've kind of got an exciting mixed final, I would say. Robbie Collins and Annie Sanchez taking on Eric Garcia and Erica Mania. And, boy, just what a great showing yesterday from Robbie and Annie. So, yeah, the Daniel and Holly had come in yesterday as a number 1 seed, and that's who Robbie and tough but smart. But that's the end.
That's the first game. Bobby's waving his arms at poor AYAN.
Yeah. So that mixed doubles has been really fun, and there's a different dynamic to being all American too, just
right.
All of the U.S. teams competing against each other and who's matched up, and it's my favorite. Somebody asked that online the other day if you liked mixed. I forgot what the poll was for. If you like mixed doubles or men's and women's, I'm all about the mixed doubles.
Okay.
Oh, it was the Golden State Open.
Okay.
Had a poll question. And I'm like,
I'm going to go on record as saying I'm not going to even pick a winner for 6 o'clock.
It's going to be tough.
Just watch it. I would say whichever lady has her serve on has the advantage. The guys are just going to do their guy thing. And if Annie has the Z tight to the back wall like she did yesterday, Erica had the same thing. Her Z was tight. Whichever woman has their game on the serve, I think it has the advantage.
Yeah, and you could probably say it with pretty much all the teams, but those two not only are friends, they also are colleagues. They work together, coach together, train together. Right. So, that always puts that little dynamic, but everybody's pretty good about being able to keep what's happening in the court and not take it outside. That's what probably makes them professionals.
And Robbie did not miss a shot. I mean, he had one little run with the four skips.
Yeah.
We talked about each one of them. And with rally scoring, you just have to you're going to get a point when you make one of them. They went from like 3-8 to 7-8 in that one game. And once he makes it, it's 9-7, and you're 2 points.
Right.
You're serving, and you're 2 points from the game.
Yeah, it was.
Yes.
It was really fun to watch.
Okay.
Well, we are back here for game number 3, which AYAN needs to win in order to take this, any further. So we'll see if we notice anything that maybe him and Bobby.
He came out with a great drive serve. Yeah. See, that's just tall young boy. You just our feet don't work right yet at that age.
Oh, well,
right.
looky there. How pretty.
See, that's an easier shot
pretty.
for a 14-year-old that's growing than to run 20 feet.
Sure. Yeah, you're right. Coming out with a drive serve. But even that, too, what I observe with a tall guy or kid serving that drive serve is when you start low and stand up, the ball's going to go down, so that makes it short.
Correct.
I need you down. I need you staying down and hitting as flat as you can.
As momentum needs to go forward towards the front wall and not sideways. And I think sometimes we go this way because we're worried we're going to hit a crack and then the ball's going to hit us in the back or something.
Yeah. Oh.
Again.
Oh, yeah.
Bobby probably told him, this is very likely your last game. You want to give it all in this third game.
And, he's in at least one other division, if not two, so maybe same thing as we need you to practice some drive serves.
Sure.
You've got other games coming up, so let's get in here. Let's practice work on the pass. Oh, yep, AYAN's taking a timeout. And, again, we'll see. What's the score here? 5 serving, 1 in the third game.
Men's singles. Daniel is going to get he could run into Sam. I don't know Tyler Braden. Is that correct?
I don't either, but I see them warming up now. Sam's warming up over in that court.
I see Sam, yeah.
And I don't know that Tyler from Kentucky, right?
Yes.
No.
That would be a Friday match.
Yeah, we got a lot of matches today. Here we go from this one to a 12 o'clock, a 1 o'clock. I believe he even said 2 o'clock. Then we take a break and have a 4 o'clock and 6 o'clock. So lots of streaming. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Let us know. Let us know where you're watching from. We appreciate you taking time out on I think it's a Friday.
Thursday?
Oh, no, it's Thursday?
Yeah, today is Thursday.
Oh, my gosh, it's Thursday. It gets so hard when we're traveling. Yeah. So Thursday.
We don't know what day it is.
Yeah.
That's the kind of stuff when you're retired, like I am, that's the kind of stuff you don't really worry about, what day it is.
I'm getting there. A couple more months. Yeah. Every day is a Sunday.
Every day is whatever day I want it to be.
Yeah, that's nice. Okay, Thursday. So, yeah, thanks for spending Thursday morning with us. Little ceiling ball action here.
Yeah, the footwork's just not quite right on
Correct.
that. He's scared it's not going to be there. He runs to the wall and runs off the wall. It's going to get better.
And
Good
look
pass.
at that. When his racket was prepped,
Yep.
moved into position, footwork was great, and then look what's able to happen there. It's all those things that you got to put together and – oh, nice.
Okay,
Nice.
that's it. And plus, this is normally he'd probably be in school today. So what
Good
what would
call.
be better is playing Daniel or studying at school.
Right. Yeah, just guessed wrong, and Daniel, being the veteran that he is.
Getting his schooling here today. Class is in session.
Yeah, right. Oh,
That's a difficult shot.
Oh,
That was
okay.
good.
I wasn't quite sure.
4-7. Third game.
What's he? What?
It could have been. Was he over the
Hang on.
3 foot line? Or a foot fault, maybe.
Okay,
I could not. I can't
but it
hear
looked
the
like
ref.
a nice serve. Again,
It
it
did.
kind of travels into that side wall low. Oh gosh.
You know, I could kind of see that one coming.
Yeah. You know, he's Daniel's always been a fun player to watch. You know, and he's got so many shots in his bag. So fun to have him back. Yeah. Fun to have him back. You know, and yeah.
Line. There you go.
Oh, just left it up a little. Yeah. Just didn't mean to catch that sidewall on the one for Ian, but yep.
Game
Match.
point.
Yeah. Oh.
5-10.
All right, so focus. Buckle down here.
Crack ace left side.
Now we got to come back with a little something more challenging, and that's not going to be it. And that does it. And
It's a good match. He did well.
Yeah, he did.
Looked-
I know
he looked very good.
Daniel was taking a little, you know, maybe just a little lackadaisical, but still for Ian to have some very legitimate, good shots, good serves. Kudos to him for sure.
We're waving now at Bobby and Ian.
Yeah. So now we're going to take a break. We won't see you for a couple hours. And
Yeah, but
right?
they'll stay and listen to you.
Yeah,
right?
right. Oh, they're so lucky. All right.
I'll be back.
Yeah, we'll be back in about 35
Noon.
minutes.
30 minutes.
We'll see you then.
Bye.
Took us 5 years to invent this formula. Fully absorbs into the rubber and disappears. The grip advantage on the court in terms of speed and acceleration, agility, footwork, and really confidence when you play. It all comes from your feet. The grip really makes a difference.